AKA Patters! Alright, you guys know this channel. This is the absolute source of 90s comics, and I'm your host, Peter A. DeLuca, aka Pad69, and known throughout Philadelphia, PA, Europe, and the vast multiverse as your eclectic one. On this channel, we chart a lot of things 90s. We get into the crevices, we try and bring a new perspective to a lot of comic book like lore, things that people think they know, like all these things. Like a lot of these things in comic book history, they're repeated, and they're bad things that get repeated. But with all of that, let's just leapfrog here. We have GW Bridge premiering in X-Force #1. And why is this important? It's important for two reasons. Reason number one, let's just start with reason number two. Then we'll go to number one. We'll start with two. Reason number two is GW Bridge is revealed to be a character in the new upcoming, all the way until February, by the way, 2015, Captain America Brave New World. It's speculated that GW Bridge could be one of the villains in this movie. We showed the trailer. We saw Esposito, the Esposito guy that everyone likes from Breaking Bad. He's portraying GW Bridge. And why is it important? Because we have to go back, and this is a perspective from only the people that were there. Meaning, you're a little you're a little AKA Patter, and you're buying this from the comic shop, and you bring it to your counter, you pay for it, and you go home and you read it, and it blows your mind. X-Force #1, it's this perfect transitional issue. It's a perfect multiple mystery. It's a perfect we're marching towards something. So many people portray this comic as just like frivolous garbage, which is weird because it's either they never read it or they're just repeating something that they read on Wikipedia, some forum, Reddit, God knows what else, or even some YouTuber. They're just repeating that to sound cool and knowledgeable. X-Force #1 is an absolute legit effort. This book is fire. This book makes you want to buy issue 2. That's a long standard on this channel. When you read something, doesn't make you want the next of that thing. We go through this all the time. X-Force #2 executes that perfectly. Wow. How many times can I say X? GW Bridge. First to real action figure. 3D representation. GW Bridge got that faster than Nick Fury. GW Bridge was superseding Nick Fury in the Marvel Universe at the time. He was new, more interesting, and he had a better mission than Nick Fury. Nick Fury at this time was more of a backseat character and not even used close to like how he's used now. GW Bridge was a creation that would be the next Nick Fury, and everybody loved it. Everyone was on board with it. Everybody loved the visual of this guy. They loved the colors. They loved the white hair. All of these things. But I want to get into exactly what he was doing in X-Force 1, his first appearance. And I get it. The movie's probably not going to portray any of these characteristics, but I just want to show it off, and I want to show you guys why he was cool, why he was monumental, and why, yes, he was light years above Nick Fury, even in popularity. There was a reason why people were excited for that action figure, for the initial Toy Biz launch of the X-Men figures. Toy Biz, X-Men, they did X-Force, GW Bridge is in there with Kane, with Deadpool. And here's the wild thing. Deadpool, it's not even as popular as GW Bridge, not even as popular as we would later get revealed in this issue, Weapon X. And Weapon X was not even Wolverine in this issue. It's wild. But let's just hit that drawing table. I want to show this off because this is already down the memory hole. It's gone. But not on this channel, because we actually read the books on this channel. We actually do the work. There is AKAPADers. Only follow YouTubers that can have a drawing table full of X-Force number 1s. 6 million sold. We all know the gimmick, right? Different trading cards. No one talks about the t-shirt, though. You could mail away for a t-shirt. See? Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. Who's got the X-Force t-shirts? I want to know that. So, we got to go through some of this story. And look, how much of a deal? For $1.50, you got, like, this is almost like a double-sized issue. And you got, like, a cool trading card. What a deal for $1.50. But we will get into the story real quick. And we're going to breeze through it. X-Force arrives at an Arctic base. They attack the Arctic base. Wonderfully drawn by Rob Liefeld, by the way. I believe this is a homage spread. I think this was a Stranko Captain America spread. But yeah, they're in this military base. They wreak havoc. They blow everything up. They fight right before the Mutant Liberation Front with Strong Arm here also to get an action figure. They never made an action figure of Reaper. How do you not make an action figure of this guy? Too cool. But yeah, they fight, you know. Nice little punch there by Thunderbird, Warbird, Warpath number 2, right? And then we get the reveal, you know. This is who they're attacking. This is who they're after. They're after Strife. X-Force gotta make their way through the team. And guys, just look at some of the colors. As they're making their way through the team, we have Zero here. Zero starts teleporting everyone away, including Strife, and then X-Force is just left. They're like, crap, we couldn't catch Strife, and time to teleport out of here. So they slip out of there, and they're in their nice little, like, blow dryer. Nice little economically, let's draw a quick ship by Rob Liefeld here. Like, we'll just make a shiny silver and do some reflections on it. But guys, I love, like, the pink room, the pink lights here. But anyway, so X-Force, you know, they gotta go off and do something. And now we're with Gideon and Sunspot. And here's the wild thing, guys. Gideon, also more popular than Deadpool at this point. But yeah, so they're scheming. Gideon's trying to get Sunspot, like, on his side, but Gideon's, you know, he's got things happening later. And we're at GW Bridge, and GW Bridge is like, you know, like, so this is where X-Force attacked. And we gotta say, Rob Liefeld, I'm sorry you did not draw a good enough establishing shot here, because this just looks like a mound of marshmallow. You know, doesn't this like it's like a meringue. It's like a meringue doppel. Like a dollop of meringue. Just looks good. Just want to eat that. And we still have it in the background right here. It just doesn't quite, he doesn't quite sell it as smoke. But GW Bridge is like, this is Cable. He's like, this is Cable. There's no mistaking. And he goes, and in this particular case, it's starting to become crystal clear. Cable and his little army of toy soldiers have to be brought down. That's right. GW Bridge, our boy here, Captain America, Brave New World, he's hunting Cable. This guy's going to hunt down Cable, and he's going to take him out. So we have multiple threads already by page 28, right? Multiple threads. Really good stuff. And then we get this little flashback here where Cable's, you know, he's fixing up their, you know, their shuttle, you know, the blow dryer shuttle here. He's fixing it up, and Cannonball's like talking to him. He's like, yeah, he's like, I had this friend, and he died, and, you know, or like he joined the Mutant Liberation Front, and I'm just kind of, and Cannonball's like, yeah, how come you never told me? He's like, well, you never asked. And then Domino shows up, and then as soon as Cannonball leaves, it's revealed that Cable telekinetic powers. Holy moly. So you have to remember, we already know that Cable shares the same face as Strife. We saw that in New Mutants 99. So now, like, the Cable character gets another layer to project what happens with Domino. Domino's first appearance is not New Mutants 98. That's like a duppelganger Domino. This is a duppelganger Domino. The real Domino gets revealed later. Moving on, getting here with Black Tom. Black Tom is going to do some damage with some Juggernaut in about 5-6 issues. But yeah, they're trying to do some business. He's got Sunspot right here. They're doing business in the perfectly nice Rob Liefeld pose there, double pose. And, the business is shocking. But then we get GW Bridge talking to Nick Fury. And he goes, AIM, I can deal with. Hydras, like a kiss from my grandmother. But this guy, what's his game? You have the authority to do whatever's necessary, Bridge. Just bring him in. Understood. Nicholas Bridge out. And here we go. Call Weapon X. And Weapon X is Kane, not Wolverine. Which is awesome. Which is also totally amazing. And guys, I know, say what you want about Rob Liefeld stuff, but this is a cool, fun pose. Great character design. Nice colors. He's got the Christmas colors. The white hair. Yeah, and he looks like he can go 1-to-1 with Cable. And that's how they set up Bridge. He was set up to be a Cable hunter. And it's incredible. And guys, just side note, I love these character profiles. Always love these character profiles. And here we go. GW Bridge. Listing 2425. Look at him. He's ready to go. Give him an action figure. Down the memory hole. But guys, we had to do this. I had to delay another video. Today's video was going to be a Shazam video. The Jeff Smith Shazam graphic novel or 6-issue miniseries collected. We were going to do the deluxe edition review of that. That will be this Thursday. But we had to do this today.